I've done a lot of statistics on Pokemon card pull rates, so I get a lot of questions. One of the most common is, what products have the best pull rates? Over the nearly 100,000 packs of cards I've done statistics for, I've found that the pull rates are based on set, not on product. Now I understand we all want to have a way to get better pull rates, but yes, I'm sure, because it wouldn't make any sense to have different pull rates for one product while having better value while they... You know, I'm not actually sure. Let's do some statistics. First, I had to collect data from each set's product. You can see that I was able to get nearly 50,000 packs for the data. You may be wondering, Scully, didn't you have a video come out for pull rates by set where you had over 70,000 packs worth of data? Yes. Yes, I did. However, the way I collected the data was by going to the Game Capital Discord and go through the breaks done by their breakers like ChocoMilk384 and TPO3, who will be streaming on the Game Capital's Twitch channel, Monday through Friday. The breakers take photos of the break and then write what products were included in the break. However, loose packs are not always from a single product, so those had to be removed from the analysis, and if a break contained multiple products, the data could not be used, as I wouldn't know which hits came from which product. Huge sample sizes like this case of ETBs and 3 sleeve cases, 522 packs, had to be removed from the sample. Without further ado, let's get into the numbers. For Scarlet Violet base set, I was able to compare booster boxes and sleeved cases, and I found no significant difference between pull rates with a 95% confidence interval. For Paldea Evolved, I was able to get sample sizes large enough for ETBs, booster boxes, sleeve cases, and 3-pack blister cases. The ETBs had the smallest confidence interval of any product, and while that overlapped with at least one other product in all rarities pull rates, this varied between rarities. Anecdotally, 3-pack blisters were also far more likely to have 0 special illustration rares than booster boxes were. Do what you will with that information. For Obsidian Flames, I found no significant difference in pull rates between ETBs, booster boxes, and sleeved cases for any rarity. As 151 was a special set and there were no booster boxes or sleeve cases to compare, I was only able to compare UPCs and ETBs. I found no significant difference in pull rates between the rarities in these products. For Paradox Rift, I was only able to get sample sizes large enough to compare for sleeve cases and booster boxes. This was the first set where special illustration rares started getting harder to pull, as you can see from the pull rates. However, I did not find any difference in pull rate of any rarity between products. Paldean Fates was another special set, and the only 2 products I could compare were the ETBs and bundles. While plenty of these were open compared to the next special set, you can see from the large confidence intervals on the harder to pull rarities that the sample sizes were small. However, I did not find any difference in pull rates of rarities between products. Temporal Forces was the first set that had the current pull rates of special illustration rares. As these high rarities became harder to pull, but the sample sizes did not increase at the same rate, you can see the confidence intervals are far larger for special illustration rares and golds. If you'd like me to make a video explaining why sample sizes are so important, let me know in the comments. However, I did not find any significant difference between rarity pull rates in any product. Then something unexpected happened. For Twilight Masquerade, there was enough data to get somewhat reasonable sample sizes for ETBs, bundles, booster boxes, and sleeved cases. I found that booster bundles had significantly worse pull rates of special illustration rares than booster boxes and sleeved cases. ETBs had the best pull rates of special illustration rares, but also the smallest sample size, so their confidence interval overlapped with all other products. Again, let me know if you'd like to know why sample size is important in the comments. I did not find any other significantly different pull rates of rarities between products. I need to preface by saying that the sample size for Shrouded Fable was abysmal. Not because there wasn't a lot opened, there absolutely was, but the majority was open from loose packs that could have come from a slew of different products. Thus, while I will say the data does not point to either ETBs or 3-pack blisters having better pull rates than the other, I cannot be certain with how large the confidence intervals are. Stellar Crown had no significant difference in pull rates between ETBs, bundles, booster boxes, and sleeved cases. The exact same thing is true for Surging Sparks. So to the person who suggested I make this video, you were right. There were significant differences in pull rates for ETBs from Paldea Evolved. They had the best pull rates for special illustration rare of all products, and the bundles from Twilight Masquerade had the worst pull rates for special illustration rares for all products tested. However, I think this is likely an artifact of small sample sizes. I'm relatively confident that if I had 5,000 packs from each product for a sample, then the pull rates would have not been significantly different. Comparing sample sizes that are not alike is not a very sound methodology, but sometimes that's a sample we are given. Regardless, I have a few more videos that should be coming out soon. One about when the best time to buy Surging Sparks would have been, and the long-awaited Nuzlocke victory video. If either of those interest you, consider subscribing. Either way, have a wonderful day.